Junkee slaps, it's so good. We recommend it to anyone.
Jollof rice is very, very tasty.
Everyone needs to come here still. Brilliant food, man.
Food is bloody amazing.
It's a real chop still.
I recommend it to everyone. Just come in.
Food's perfect.
It's over. 420 people served at excellent speed by the team, Food Junkee. You can always call us for all your events, bookings, caterings. Fantastic. Jerk chicken, jollof rice, any meals, jerk chicken, jollof rice, plantain, coleslaw. This event was wonderful. You know, time to close down. This is the back end. When people think, this is what I was saying about the service, before you have to do a lot of work, then you do the work, then you have to now clean up. So you can see the team's cleaning up, cleaning out the inside of the van, cleaning out the pots. Then we're gonna go and get the van, open up and start putting the items inside it. So from here, we're gonna go off to the kitchen in Charlton. And yeah, we've got something to show you, man. And then we're gonna have a little conversation with a businesswoman, because we always have men on the platforms. We're gonna have a businesswoman today. We're gonna ask her questions about business, past, present, family, past, present, childhood, upbringing, education, her business ideas, what she thinks, just various things, man, which gets a bubble. Welcome to the Mr. Oshodi Show. Thank you all for the subscribers. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the comments. I'm still getting the hang of it. I think a lot of people can tell, like, I'm getting the hang of it. We've got the segment where we go and visit people. We've got the segment where we go and do the barbershop with the group talks. And then we've got the segment where it's just about the business, where you just see me and the people around me and the back end. This is the part that makes up for all the other things you hear. Like when you hear us getting these quotes, these comments, it's from all those things, you know. It's been a great event. Thank you to Metallic, London. We're going to see Future Forward. Wes is already taking you inside. He's showing you all the great activities happening, all the great people, good vibes. When they say, when they say that narrative, black people can't gather, it's a lie. Black people can gather in productive and creative spaces. You understand? This is a very creative space. You understand? No one has the intention of going out to cause headache. We can gather. We need more gatherings like this, very positive gatherings. See the youths there. You understand? Young people, old people, grown people, and from all walks of life, man. It's a great thing to see. You know, but yeah, back to the cleaning process. That should be off. It's not off. It should have been off, man. Just leave it open so it's just like the air, you get it? The final heat's coming out. This is off, yeah? This is not off. So all that time you don't think it's off, it's not off. It's good, man. These are the parts where no matter what you do in life, you'll always be able to stand on your own. Because no one's gonna come and save you. No one's gonna come and help you. Who's gonna come and help me set up, load up, sell? No one's gonna do that. That's not what they're there for, and that's life. I really appreciate all the supporters. Like, for real, like, the love I've been getting is crazy, man. Like, I get a lot of messages, and it's like, I have to sit down sometimes and just reply to people. There's people that ask me advice on this and that. Shout out E-Man. Make sure you put E-Man on my YouTube. Very hard-working young man, man. 16-year-old. Very extremely hard-working. Love it, man. It's like, it's a graft, isn't it? Like, there's no way out of it. You want to get places, you got to grind your way through. You understand? Like, you're getting oil from the ground, you got to drill your way to let that oil spill out and make you rich. So this is something that's very progressive. You know, we go around a lot of people. And yeah, man, it's a good thing. When you serve people and they're happy, you've seen the feedback, you've seen the comments, you've heard it. It's a great thing, man. We're gonna catch you on the other side. Let's go and tidy up now, clean up, and get prepared for the day, the evening, I mean. We're meant to go to the after party, but body no be firewood. Man can't party. We're back now, the event's finished. I don't like the way you're looking at me. So you're looking at me is not making me know what to say.
Then I won't look at you then.
That's cool, man. Yeah, like we just finished the event, just got it back offloaded. You see it all in the bits, and it's just like business. So I'm just gonna ask a few questions. Then we're gonna go out and show you the new truck, the one that we just got. So excuse the dirt, you know. This footage was about work, so even though I know the answers, but the public don't know the answers. Oh yeah, what's your name? Tell them your name.
What's my name? My name's Shola Oshodi.
Yeah. What do you do?
What do I do?
Business-wise.
Business-wise. I manage food Junkee, along with some other brands that I have. The main thing is food trucks and Jiffy trucks. Jiffy trucks, oh yeah, and also a dark kitchen. The Jiffy trucks are business to business. Food trucks for events, and dark kitchen is direct to the customer.
How long have you been in business?
Oh wow.
Think about it like it's not me asking you.
Okay.
Even though I'm gorgeous and it's hard not to and it's hard not to think it's me, because then I don't know.
Okay.
You understand? Just don't see me as me in it.
Okay.
How long have you been in business?
I've been in business 20 years or so actually. How old am I now? 36. So from about 16, not by choice, had to. Basically just started engaging in my dad's business. I had to help out with my younger ones and stuff, so I kind of got into it with him. And yeah, it was an interesting journey.
So what was that then?
So my dad was doing bakery. Yeah, so I just started going with him, even though I was still studying. But when I was at university, even on the weekends, I never used to do much with my friends. I used to just, every Friday, pack my suitcase and come back to London to work in the bakery shop in South London.
Can you do a comparison? How was business then, and what have you seen that's changed so much in business? Or maybe I should rephrase it. What are the similarities in business that you've seen that don't change over the last 20 years? Like certain things that do not change in business.
I would say, firstly, work ethic. I've realised kind of like what you put into it is what you get out, the time, the time spent in it and the effort spent in it. I've seen how things can go from basically nothing to something. I'd use my dad's one as an example. I used to work with him in Deptford High Street in his bakery, and then me and my brother got involved. And then we went from having just one tiny shop where they did the baking at the back to a big unit in Charlton, and then an additional shop in East Street. So obviously that time that we spent working on it, building it, yeah, it paid off basically.
So work ethics is...
Yeah, that's one of them,
one
work
of them.
ethics.
What's the another one?
Oh God, people. It's not changed. When you work with people, you hire people, you just realise how some people can be, how difficult it can be, it's challenging, not relying on others to get things done. Obviously, you can employ people and have them doing the work, but you would think, okay, this person's going to stay long, and they don't. So just really not really relying on people and kind of having a backup plan in whatever you do. What else can I say? Gosh, I'm not sure what else really.
Work ethics,
say
people.
Yeah, people haven't changed. Like I've met all sorts of different people working, and it kind of gives you a tough skin.
So what would you say is a driving force for you? Why you like business? Do you feel like you like business because you got to get into it at an early age and it's just something you stuck with? Or do you like business because you actually like it and you want to do it? Or
to be honest, I think I do like it. When I used to work with my dad in the shop, I also had, at one point I actually had a weekend job working in a betting shop, Ladbrokes. And to be honest, when I did that job, I did realise at that very moment that working in that sort of environment wasn't for me. Working for someone else, working to their rules, it was very, I don't know, it was just the same thing every single day. you know, the people that I worked with, I just realised that that wasn't the environment for me. I also worked in BHS as well, which doesn't exist anymore. And I just realised that sort of job setting wasn't who I was.
Okay, so you decided, I'm going to do business.
Yeah, I wanted to be in charge of my own destiny. I wanted to be the one knowing that no matter how hard I worked, working in somewhere like Ladbrokes, what difference did it really make? Nothing.
Yeah, you can work there for 30 years and still be there.
I actually had a lady that I worked with. She was at the cashier with me in Ladbrokes, and she'd been there for 30 years. She'd been working as a cashier. She never went up in her job, and she was happy with that. And I used to think, oh my God, how could you work in this position for so long and be okay with it? Just coming in, doing exactly...
You feel like some people they're just comfortable.
Do you know the funny thing is, when she said that to me, I'm not going to lie, I kind of like, not necessarily looked down on her, but thought, oh my God, you've been working here longer than I was born, in the same job, doing the same hours, and, you know, and that's all you want with your life. But I'll be honest, I mean, now, after working in business for so long, I can understand why some people are like that. I can understand why some people would just want to do their hours and go home and live their life. Because business is challenging, it takes a lot of sacrifice, it's a lot of hard work, and some people just don't want that. And the thing is, I used to look down on people, not look down, but I just think, is that all life is for you?
Yeah, like, don't you want more? But some people are not cut. So I feel like some people are not cut out for more. Like, personally, I've seen people that, when they're working for others, they're excellent. But if they're trying to do something for themselves, it's like, it doesn't work.
Look, my thing is this, there's some people in this world that just want to do their hours and go home, simply because they believe there's more to life than work, and they don't like that stress factor. Business comes with a lot of stress. To be honest, not even just business, anyone in a managerial role, if you're a CEO of a big company or you're the manager and are in charge of 10, 15 staff, it's stressful. And everybody's cut out for that. And everybody wants to have sleepless nights or have to wake up early or have loads of phone calls. Some people just want to live.
So how was the shift from working with family, working with them, to shifting to be like, okay, doing my own business and running business and saying, okay, you know what, I've got the family which were always there, but now I've got to do it. So when did you decide that, okay, you know what, I want to start business? And what was the first business you started after that?
Okay, you're talking about...
First question is, how was the shift? The first question, how was the shift from going from family business? Obviously, because they might not have been, like, if I've been working with my family for years and I say I'm leaving, they might not be they're happy for me, but they might feel like, there's a part of the business that's now moving. How do you think that was?
I think at first, do you know what? The way the shift was, it was okay actually, because I think starting and doing Food Junkee wasn't as hard as I thought it would be, simply because I actually stopped working in the family business after I gave birth to my first child, and so obviously having that maternity time off and maternity leave kind of gave my siblings, family, time to kind of actually adapt to like not having me there.
So it's like when you got a partner, and yeah, I'm talking like it's not me and you, but like when you kind of like so you'd never had that long of a break from the family business.
So I'd never had a break until literally I was overdue, took the time off knowing I was going to have a baby any day, then obviously had to look after the baby. So I'd actually had a conversation with my sister and said, look, you know what, can you just manage things while I'm at home, obviously on maternity leave. Now, I never thought that I wouldn't return. Now, obviously getting pregnant again, thinking I was going to come back and then knowing like, oh my God, I'm not coming back for a while, you might as well just continue.
So that's when you thought, okay. Have you got this idea? Because I have this idea sometimes, like, business has to work. Do you ever think like that? Like, business has to work. And if it doesn't work, what am I gonna do?
I think, just to finish with the question you asked me before, like from going from doing a business with your family to kind of doing your own. I mean, do you know the funny thing is, I thought when I now decided to do my own thing, I actually thought it would be a bit easier, simply because I felt like, okay, I've got the experience, I know what to do, what not to do. I learned from a lot of mistakes that was done doing that business and thinking, you know what, when I'm doing my own, I'm never gonna do it like that. Or I'm gonna take 100% of this and do it like that. To be honest, I think maybe I was a little bit too optimistic in that sense. I think doing it my own is completely different from doing it with my family. I mean, I think when I was doing it with my family, you kind of felt you were in this like little bubble of like protection. So where you kind of fell short on certain things, maybe my brother might pick it up, or my sister might pick it up, or my dad would handle that. So even though I felt the pressure of doing it, I don't think I really realised how much pressure there was because I had them there.
Now, when you're going into it now, then it was your dad, your brother with you, your sisters come in, you've moved forward. So how is it now where it's you, your partner, you got the kids, you got the businesses? How is like, because that's one side of life. And then you got a shift of maybe 10 years later.
Yeah.
And now you're like, because you left there like 10 years ago?
No.
2016?
Yeah, 2016.
Yeah, so like 7 years, 6 years ago, 7 years.
Yeah, so 6 years ago.
6.5 years.
Gosh, to be honest, I felt like when I worked with my family, I'd done a lot of groundwork in that shift of having one shop to now having an extra 2 places. So now going back and doing this, I felt in a sense like I was starting again, which wasn't necessarily a bad thing, but like adding children to that mix. To be honest, I actually started to respect my dad a lot more because I thought, wow, handling family. A lot of people that don't know, my dad actually looked after me and my siblings. My mum passed away when I was only 16 years old, hence one of the reasons why I came into business with him in the first place. So that pressure of him looking after children and also trying to run business, I actually realised how difficult it was. And that's even with me still having my own partner, that him doing it singly by himself and having 5 children and me now having to do it 2 children with a husband. I can just imagine what he went through.
So now you've got the business, where do you think you're at in the business? Do you think you're still at like, it's setting off or it's going well and it's at a steady stage? And also, what would you advise women trying to start business?
I'd say it's in regards to women starting business or in business at the moment and what they're going through, it's very challenging. I'm not going to sugarcoat it, it's difficult. I think women that have children, I give them complete ratings in regards to running a successful business and also being there for children, being there for your kids. Because then you've got mummy guilt, you spend a lot of hours at work, my children are young, I know how much they need my support at this point, and then also the business needs a lot of support at this point. The business is also like a child. So you having to give that support to the business and to your children, sometimes you're torn, it's difficult. As you know, I have a nanny, and one of the reasons I do have one, and I know I do need one, is that would be the only way to give the time that I'm giving. And even even with that, having to kind of manage the household, obviously being a woman, and managing business especially in a business where you have a lot of staff or a lot of things that need to be done day to day. I mean, I'm not perfect. Obviously, I make mistakes, and I have to correct them after. But it's constant learning, adapting. Things are changing. Children are growing. Business is growing. I mean, there was one of my friends asked me for advice, and I think like sometimes people look at me and think, oh wow, she's doing really well, and how's she coping? But I mean, I'm just human. I'm just taking every day as it comes. I'll be honest, through my experience, I think, like I said, I've grown a very thick skin, simply because I helped my dad a lot with my siblings, so I feel like that gave me a bit of a head start and a lot of practice. But things have changed a lot, and I constantly think of how to manage it.
Okay, so we'll ask one more because we've had a long day doing events. But we just thought, off the back of events, just to get together and sit down and ask a few questions, we're still going to do another one where it's a group of people in the room, business people giving questions, probably at the barber shop. Shout out Mitch. And just the last question I have is, where's the business right now? Where do you see the business right now, and where do you see it being in maybe 5 years? You've got different businesses. So we've got the business, let's say Food Junkee now. Where do you see Food Junkee in 5 years? Because my role in Food Junkee is more, I don't want it to go left, I get in and keep you on the road. I don't want it to go that way, I get in and keep you on the road. I'm more marketing, pushing it, like the back end of the stuff. I don't really like it. I can go and do the shopping and bring the stuff for them. They'll do the cooking, go to the events, I get involved, I get to know people. But where do you see it for yourself? Where do you see the business being, and what do you hope to get out of the business that we have at the moment?
I feel at the moment we're kind of going through a bit of a transition. Obviously, we've been doing dark kitchens for the last 2 to 3 years, which has been good, doing our own deliveries and stuff. But we've now transitioned and are now going more into business to business with the Jiffy trucks, which is basically like a sandwich truck, but we sell African and Caribbean food. So now we've got 2, with the 3rd one coming. And I feel like within the next 5 years, probably having 6, maybe 6, 7, and growing in that kind of way. So yeah.
Thank you for joining us on the Mr. Oshodi Show. And yeah, listen out. Business, business is not easy, man. Like you can tell, like there's days when we go and meet people and we haven't been from work, you'd see so much more excitement. But when now you're like 7:30, you've trashed out already about 12 hours, this is how it is. Yeah. Where everyone's just like, my God, I'm tired. So it's good to get feedback off the back of that. And obviously we speak a lot in the background in regards to business. Keep subscribing. Now we're going to take you out. We're going to show you the new truck we got. And then, come roll with us, man. What do you call it? What would you even call it?
It's meant to be like a sandwich truck.
It's
meant to be
a
a sandwich van.
Yeah, it's like a mobile food. It's a mobile food truck, a mini mobile food truck. Because we have the big one there. I don't know if you can zoom in. You've got the big truck over there. Yeah. We've got the big one over there. We've got this one. This is the older one. This is the first child. We've got that one over there. And this is the new one we just acquired. So as we're saying, we're focusing on pushing the brand. Everyone keep pushing the brand, keep booking. As I said, today I don't have tissue in my pocket. But today I have glasses, wiper in my pocket. I need money in my pocket. Money, that's what we need. So yeah, this basically, with this, we got a menu. I'm not gonna show you the menu because some of you people are copycats. We got the menu, it's on the back. And we go around and we got our food in here. And then we got desserts and we shout out agege bread, plantain chips, yeah? And then we got drinks, we go around, we sell to businesses, we have clients, we sell to them and we go day to day. So we've got 2 at the moment, inshallah, waiting a 3rd one. And then but basically what she was saying is like, obviously I know what she was saying. So it's like me getting involved by hearing it come from her. And then now we're looking to just constantly try and scale up the business with the events end, catering end. Catering end is one thing, kitchen and the takeaway kitchens is another thing, the events end is another thing, and then obviously we've got the Jiffy end, which is another thing, So hopefully years to come, we kind of understand how this works now. We've had it for maybe 2 years, The first one we've had it for 2
Yeah,
years. We kind of
2 years.
understand how it works now. And, you know, we've had a few people say, initially people just used to say it and say, oh yeah, I want to get into it with you, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, you lot, it's a lot of work. But like now we look at it and be like, okay, you know what? The reason why we believe it works is because of the people the feedback from the people. You understand? It's working with the people. And yeah, it's just, this is what we do, man. This is the food truck, Food Junkee. And yeah, we'd hope to get more. And then one day, hopefully, start franchising to others, because you can't do every area. Like I might have 6 trucks, 8 trucks, 10 trucks, and they might be focused in certain areas. And someone might say, oh, you know what, I want a truck and I want to take it to Birmingham.
Birmingham or Manchester.
I have no plans to go to Birmingham. You understand? So, yeah, you grab it, you go to Birmingham. But all the back end of it, what makes it work is credibility. I believe credibility, consistency, you know, you got to be responsible. And it's also a brand. Like, we've served a lot of people. So if you go and check Food Junkee, you'll see so much credibility from it, all the back end work we've done. And then that would probably make you buy, because we pull up to people and they're like, okay. Because they've done their little due search. They've quickly gone on your Instagram to see, okay, what people saying. But imagine if they went on your Instagram and there was nothing there. Imagine, would they buy it?
It's a good business. The customers love the food, the clients that we have. And that's one of the reasons why it keeps growing. I feel like obviously the food speaks for itself, whether it's catering, whether it's the Jiffy van, whether it's the food truck. I think it's just like he mentioned, being consistent. Yeah, that's it really.
And people love it, man. And then, yeah, I feel like when you get more of something, people believe
definitely.
more.
Having a second
like
one.
when we had one big food truck, people probably thought, oh yeah, you got a food truck. Then we got a food truck and a takeaway kitchen. I was like, okay, cool. Then we got a food truck, a takeaway kitchen, and a Jiffy. Then we got a food truck, a takeaway kitchen, a Jiffy, and another takeaway kitchen. So they probably like, okay, yeah, this is now something that's, okay, we like it, we respect it. And then hopefully, yeah, we just coin it, man. Keep on booking Food Junkee, www.food.junkee, and it's FOODJUNKEE. Keep on booking Food Junkee, all your events. Like, we could pull up to these with, oh, sorry.
Seriously?
Take that out. We can pull up to these at events. Sorry, did I hit you? Bele.
Did you hit me?
Bele. Stop making me seem violent on YouTube, Joe.
Oh my God.
Sorry. That's the part you have to be careful of when the truck is coming down. So, you know, meal snack desserts. You can put these ones. These ones are for like up to like 150 people, I would say. You could like, if you're doing like 150 to 200 people event and you just want it in like your house, pull up to your house, your people outside, party, garden parties, functions, things like that. And then the big one is more for like events. Festivals, events.
For like maybe up to 300.
That one
people.
is 300 minimum.
Maximum. Minimum.
No, 300 minimum, and we can serve up to like 1,000 people in that one. Then we got the catering end, that way people can call us and we can send them the food. And then we have the gazebo services. You see, we covered all ends. You don't need to book any other company. You need to book us. So the more trucks we buy, and then one day we get one of them. What's them companies called? The ones that, oh my gosh. The ones that come and just give you millions and tell you, you know what?
Like Dragon's Den?
No, forget that, Dragon's Den. What? No. What else people call? The ones that they come and, where is it? I had it the other day, sorry, we have to.
Venture capitalists.
That's it. Wes, thank you for being a human being. Yeah, venture capitalists, those ones where they tell me, oh, you know what? I want to have a look at your thing. I'll be like, look, here it is, yeah? Here's the truck, says this. Please, I beg, see for this, times it by 500. Give me that one. Give me percentage, and you guys put it and scale it up, and let me just go and manage the people you have there. No, but obviously you don't want to work forever. I don't feel like I want to work forever. Like, apart from this, there's so many ideas that's hard, you know, like there's different ideas that is hard to inject into. So everyone keep booking, man. It's been a whole day, so hopefully you see everything, you see the content of us when we travel to go and get it. You see the content of us doing the event. You see the content of us sitting and having a chat. And then we show you our truck, man. If you're interested in the truck, contact us. And if you're interested in franchise, you need to have money. I
think it's more than just money, to be honest.
No, I'm joking.
Money,
I think my channel knows I like money. Nothing is free.
It's more than money.
Yeah, it's more than money. You need, like, because obviously some people will watch it, yeah? It's over there. It's inside that door, yeah. Go to that door. One of the drivers for the pickups for the takeaway. It's more than money, to be honest. It's
yeah, it's more than money. It's having somebody who's
a very hard-working and dedicated person.
And consistent person.
A consistent
Because a franchisee
person.
is like, almost like having a business partner.
Yeah.
It's someone that's going to reflect your brand, you know, and not water it down or ruin it. You know, that person has to kind of, you know, run the brand like it's their own and run it the way that it's been run.
Yeah, we've had people that come and talk to us and say, and we're like, we've had some people interested in the business and we're like, you want to run business. You can't even look after yourself. You have to be consistent. It's not, bruv, it's not easy. So yeah, like I feel like over years to come, it'll get to there. But so far, so good. Food Junkee is going well. It's been progressing. And yeah, by the grace of God, it keeps on progressing. You know what, you wanted to slam me on my head?
No, I didn't. I'm scared now. I was like, let me move out of the way.
Thank you, everyone.
To close it.
Make sure you keep on supporting. It's been a Food Junkee episode. Someone wrote in the comment section, we would like to see the back end of what you do, like where we go, how we work. I was like, I shouted Wes. It wasn't even booked. It wasn't a booked thing. I said, Wes, I phoned him twice in the morning. I know he was sleeping. He said he was eating breakfast. His phone was somewhere. Wes was on the phone. Wes is trying to get the money. Even if you get money, you cannot leave me. You must transfer money to me. So it's like, Wes, I phoned him twice. He phoned me back. I said, yo, I'm in South London, Black Princess Trust, shout out Metallic, shout out Black Triggers Trust. We did an event for night. You see all that. And he just came through, man, yeah. So one life advice. We do this with everyone. One life advice, one business advice before we go. Can you kindly give us?
Okay, one life advice, which I would say I'm still trying to work on, is managing work and family life. Try to manage that. They're both very important. Your kids grow up really quickly. Yeah, time just goes. So I think I would advise people to try and manage and prioritize, you know, both as much as possible. A business advice, I would say definitely, you know, with your business, I would definitely say, you know, work hard in whatever you do, and you know, and don't give up if you are trying something either new or something that you've been doing. Obviously, if it's not working, that's different. But in the sense of, if it's just a matter of time, yeah, you give it that time. That's it, really.
Yeah, man, and there you have it, my people. It's Mr. Oshodi Show. Thank you. Keep on following, keep on subscribing. Really appreciate it. Keep on sending me messages. Keep on booking me. You can book me to come and speak. You can book me to come and be a part of the guest.
Definitely.
You know, because some people feel like, oh yeah, no, hit me up, man. Hit me up. Yo, Mr. Oshodi, we'd like you to come through and sit down and be a part of this, or we'd like you to come through and be a guest of this, or we'd like you to come through and try and host this. Yeah, I'm all available for that, you know. Some are free, some are not, you understand? In this life, you understand. You see the economy. The economy is going up. My budget as well has gone up. No, but yeah, shout me, man. Because some people, they message me, oh, I just wanted to find out if you are. Yeah, I am available. I don't write, oh, I'm a host. I don't write those things. I'm a businessman. But I love the people, and we do this for the people, man, to inspire people everywhere. And yeah, man, shout out Wes, 25 Productions. They keep it rolling, they keep it coming, they keep it cutting. Shout out the TikTok followers, over 2,000 now. Shout out Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, Twitter. Love you guys. Mr. Oshodi Show, Food Junkee, Oshodi to the world. Peace.